What's up, everybody? On 4 minutes early. Look at that. 4 minutes early. Ha! You gotta check something. This auto config over here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. So now, what I'm trying to do is find this shortcut. Although I think in 5.5 it's all like, we ain't doing that noise. So I can't find what I'm looking for. Gesundheit. But see, in the other one, it works, but man, I'm getting used to Photo 2020 and it's killing my computer. I thought it would be easier. Gesundheit. But it is not easy.
Like the old Photoshop, not easy?
No, the newest Photoshop pulls a lot more memory than the older one. And so while my computer is like, no, we can handle it, it's having problems handling it and streaming at the same time. And so there are times when it will chug a little bit. So I was hoping to be able to get this in the same, the same vein, be like, oh, okay, well, I just wanted to flip the canvas, that's all, without flipping the canvas. But it looks like, so it's just the view that flips, not the actual canvas. But seems as though that's not going to be the point. We're not going to be able to do that, so you have to flip the canvas in order to get what I want. Window. Alright, well then. I'll look it up later, I guess, see if there's a workaround. But with the image, let's close that, go to image. See if there's anything here. No, it won't be there. See, there's image rotation. And then there's flip the canvas horizontally there. You can flip the canvas. So I guess we're just going to have to do that. And do F1, accept and go to conflict. And we'll go to control F1, accept. Alright, so now. Alright. So we're coming back to this guy. I'm actually going to bring up his thumbnails, because otherwise I won't know what he actually is. So there we go. Throw that over here. Don't know where to throw it. I miss my big monitor from work. I did. I had a really nice big monitor at work. Really nice big monitor.
Well, that's one good thing about work.
Yeah, that was one thing. That was nice. So we're just gonna do it. Just gonna do it old school style and make the program work for me. What's that? I did stream a lot while I was working. See, like, I know this is backwards. It's supposed to be like that. Weird. Alright, let's see. Let's bring this back up so we can see what's going on. See, I think the problem I'm having is that this does need to rotate. Leave that. Alright, we're gonna fix up this. It did get moved. Why did that get moved? Alright, don't know what happened there. But it happened. Realize that I take a lot of time trying to develop my drawing skills whilst drawing, and well, that might sound like, yeah, duh, but you really shouldn't be doing that while you're trying to finish a drawing. Makes things a little hard. One thing that I realized about myself is that I really just need to draw, get my big shapes in there, and then come back and clean up. That's what I need to do.
At least you learned something about yourself.
Huh?
I said, at least you learned something about yourself. That's good, right?
Yeah. Well, if you don't learn, you're dying. So. Nope. No. No. Not everything's about dying. What was that? Your phone does crazy stuff. It told me something. It's not, it told me I should plug in my phone.
My phone keeps telling me that Mayor Bowser says that there's time thing, like curfew thing
Uh-huh.
to stop the riots. It's like some hour to 11
Right.
or something.
Right.
And I keep saying I'm not income.
Yeah, well. They're telling you anyway.
Well, it doesn't matter because I don't really go anywhere.
Oh, you mean because you follow the rules?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Because I know I'm not really, like, yeah. But if I didn't want to, which I don't, because I don't have anything else to do anyway, you guys wouldn't know me. You'd be my booty if I tried to leave the house.
Just trying to keep you safe, that's all.
But don't worry, I'm not stupid. I know how diseases work. They
Like,
spread when you meet people with the disease.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I said, Mom Snapchatted me, you know how I nifty that
I
is.
think she Snapchatted everybody.
What the heck?
Told you.
I want to see that pink one again.
What?
Weird.
Your mother. She be funny.
All the good ones is I just like stupid ones that like make you look cute and girly. I think like, no, not cute and girly. I think it's Pride Month. I know that. I have this weird one.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't really Snapchat, so it means nothing to me.
And you have to look sideways.
What?
You have to look
Why?
so I can send mommy a funny picture.
No.
How rude.
How rude. Nothing.
I wouldn't say I'm worried about you. My phone, you were looking sideways, and it was perfect. But it's just this filter, and it makes your eyes come out really long. Like, literally just your eyes and your mouth. So when you look sideways, you look stupid.
I think I need to change that. So we're going to change this. Change that. And then we can bring in. Or maybe not, just not bring in anything. We don't need to do another. So with that, there we go.
Mommy's funny. And funny. She sent me a picture of her as a watermelon, and she said, I'm a snack.
This would come here. So, those inks in, man, it doesn't matter. It does not matter what medium I use. I hate inking. Well, I'm sorry.
Not you. What's a watch party on Facebook? And who's Aline Sherman?
Why should I know that?
I don't know. Because it's not in front of her. I don't want to watch.
It's like, here's this random person. I thought you were friends with them.
No, I said you were friends. Right there, when she sent me a friend request, it said you two friends. Mark Tillman. So I was like, okay. I don't know, maybe it's someone I have or something. Even though you don't have any siblings, so I can't put that on.
Not for me.
Apparently, there were police and a fire truck outside one time, 21 hours ago.
What happened 21 hours ago?
Yes. On our street.
Oh, it's on our street?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't even remember that happening.
21 hours ago. I don't remember that at all. So it was like, oh, maybe it was just late night. It's like, oh no, it wasn't. 21 hours ago is, 3 hours before now. So it would have been 6 o'clock.
I don't remember
I don't remember
that happening.
that happening either. Unless they just reported about it 21 hours ago.
See, you're friends with another Sherman. Shermarwin Sherman.
That doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of people who, I know through conventions. weird.
You know another Sherman, Jeffrey Sherman, he follows me on TikTok.
I'm pretty sure there's lots of Shermans that I know, but it doesn't change anything.
See, look, Daddy. 13 mutual friends. And look what that is. You, right there.
That's great.
You honestly.
That's definitely someone from the family, but
No, that's what I thought. That's why where's that guy? This guy keeps sending me like motivational stuff.
yeah.
And I don't know what to say. He's like,
Thanks.
He's like, Happy Friday. Oh wait, it's Monday. That was today. I was like, lol. I don't know him. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm sure I've met him, but I don't remember him, his face, his name.
You probably didn't meet him. It's just he's someone in the family.
I don't know. Maybe I did meet him at that barbecue.
Yeah, we did meet a lot of people at a barbecue.
I like the Spider-Man toy that he shoots silly string at people. And they had a trampoline. And then there was a park there.
Wow, it was so hot.
Yeah. It was very hot.
So hot.
It's always hot in the summer. Why can't it just be the perfect temperature for me all the time?
If only.
Yeah, then no one would ever complain about it being hot.
True. My Discord app is broken.
Why?
I don't know, but it is. And it makes things very difficult.
So what did it? Did Brown exploit it with his buster?
I don't think so.
Sad thing you really did if he did. Not gonna lie.
Yep.
Brown randomly explode something. Itchy.
I need this. Nope, I just need that. Again. Fire. Yes, send now. As I await people's. What?
Spalding.
Oh, it's on Connie.
No, I just made a new.
Wait a minute, that's on Connie.
Yeah, I know that. I never, because Connie and Bonnie, they hung out.
Yes, they did.
Not Bonnie last time.
What?
Just like dumb wasted on her phone. In the basement. I don't know if you know where Tillman is.
Who?
Melira Tillman.
Malira?
Oh, shit. I don't know how to say it.
Not Malira.
I told you I'm bad.
You met Malira.
I know it's a picture of a baby, so. Oh no, it's not a baby. Mostly the people who find me that are Tillman and your mutual friends, I just friend with that because I figured they're probably family.
Yeah, it's a big family. And there are people, I mean, people have friended me, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, who are you? And they're like, what up, cuz? I'm like, I don't know you. Like, we have never spoken before.
Should I be friends with Sherman when Sherman? Or Becky Wright?
With Becky? No, you don't know her.
She's a friend request.
Yeah. She sent you a friend request.
Yeah. He did. Look, I'm looking at my request.
She was my old boss. She's really nice.
The one who gave me stuff?
stuff.
I keep forgetting her name. I just remember she gave me stuff. Then I made you wear it because that dress was like 3 times my size.
Yeah, that was Miss Brooke.
I remember we always pretended the suitcase wasn't complete.
Bam.
I don't know who that is.
You're supposed to be working.
I
Okay. Just making sure I wasn't going crazy.
am.
Because, you know, sometimes, you know, just stuff happens and you're just like, wait.
No, I got distracted by my phone.
Oh, the plague of the youth.
Hey, I saw an officer hugging some kid's leg because he was crying. I have no idea why, because it was so loud. I couldn't hear what they were saying.
Well,
Like, you know the background noise? Like, it wasn't even like people chanting or anything, but like it was windy or something, and the phone kept picking it up.
Right.
So I couldn't hear what they were saying. But the police officer gave him a hug. That's what I know.
It's always a good thing.
There was also one where the police officers walked with them, and there was one where people were just dancing in the streets. Like they had a song and I was doing the same dance. It was funny. And I saw it on TikTok, obviously.
Obviously.
And it said, peaceful protest, the news won't show you. I don't know why I said news like that, but
But you sure said it like that.
icon. When you start rioting, i.e. looting stores, stealing from businesses, and burning down buildings, it's no longer about George Floyd. It's about you and your criminal and selfish
Oh,
behavior.
that person. Boo. Boo you. Missing the point.
I think it's kind of bad. Like, I understand them burning the police station, obviously, because that makes sense to me. I still don't understand why they burned Target. And
So
mommy told me, like, Target supports some sort of, like,
Target.
something or something.
No, Target denied them water and stuff to help with the tear gas.
Oh.
So as soon as it happened, that's when they denied them access.
I've
And
seen.
while I can understand where they're like, look, we don't want y'all in here, but here's the water, here's the Malox, here's the milk. You know, we have it all up front for you so you can get it, but we can't let you in.
Okay.
You know, that would have been understandable. Like, all right, because you know everyone's got his height and stuff like that. So it's like, all right, cool, but they just denied them, and so you know, frustrations.
Yeah, some people, they had, like, so they had gas masks, right? So, like, this group of 5 people during a riot when they threw tear gas, they literally captured it somehow and threw it back at the
Threw it
police
back.
officers. I was like, how does it even work? Like, what did you put it in to throw it back?
You just pick it up. It's just a can.
No, like, they literally, okay.
But there are people, because there are people protesting in like Hong Kong for the same reasons.
I saw people protesting in Germany today.
Yeah. And there was a there's a guy with a leaf blower, and so when they threw the tear gas and it was like he'd come up and go and he'd spray it back to the officers and like ha ha ha.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. And then then other people could come by and actually disconnect the mechanism that's spraying the tear gas. So it was like, that's pretty smart.
That's smart. What am I using? This one?
I don't know why I'm putting in all these details.
Because you like them.
I do, but I mean,
Does it look good?
I know what my end result is, or my end goal is, and doing all this extra stuff is just dumb. It's just extra stuff for no reason. I mean, there is a reason, obviously. Like I want it to look cool, and I want people to be interested in the designs and stuff like that. But I never gotta keep drawing this.
You know that Neil thing that whatever his name, like Chavez or something? Keep forgetting his name. I just noticed that the guy. You know, like I can read his name, but I can't say his name because I keep forgetting it.
Okay.
So you know that the thing, like the Neil thing that he did, is actually like really illegal to do
Really,
because it can kill you in a matter of minutes.
I really don't know what you're talking about. So.
No, the guy who killed George Floyd, the
Oh.
police officer,
Oh
the
yeah.
Neil that he did
Uh-huh.
thing, that's illegal. Like
Oh, yeah.
that defense move
Oh yeah.
thing, that's no defense, it's murder.
Yeah. No. Yes. Yes, it is. It's. Yes.
And I know that's illegal. I don't pay attention to anything.
It's illegal. That is some street fighting stuff right there.
People
But-
on TikTok keep telling me because I'm not doing anything to like, you know, I don't know. Like I'm not saying anything, I'm bad and I'm part of the problem. Like what do you want me to say?
Well, you know, I find it funny because there's people will say that, right? And they're like, oh, well, you know, if you're not saying anything, you're part of the problem. And for some people, that is absolutely true, you know, because they can and it won't affect them. But there are other people who have families, and you know, a lot of their industry depends on how they act in public. And it's like, well, it's not just me, right? I got a family to worry about, and if I say something that these people don't like, then I get blackballed, and then I can't work anywhere, right? And so you can't say anything. It's just another problem that, you know, we are facing right now. It's a tough situation to be in, and for those who can outright just do stuff and be like, it doesn't matter because either they're taken care of or the family's taken care of or they're single, great, they should do that. But you know, not everyone has the ability to do that.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to say. Because honestly, if I post anything on Facebook, no one will care. My TikTok stuff, like, they're just bad. Because I don't know how it works. Because I'm not.
What kind of young person are you?
One that doesn't care.
Oh, so the regular.
Yeah.
It's like,
Except I just don't know how social media works, like at all.
so odd to me.
Why?
Because it is.
See, here's the thing. Most of my friends at school didn't have phones for a really long time, and I didn't either. And, you know, I didn't care.
Right.
Because, I mean, I had no one I had called, right?
Right.
And so I was like, you know, I don't need it. I don't care. And my tabby is not the best.
Sorry.
Fine. Like, it's not bad, you know, but I don't really think it can hold Instagram and Snapchat and stuff that I'm never going to use anyway.
Right.
I never got it. And then when I went to school, all my friends had it, like, what's your Snap? I'm like, I don't know, I don't have one. Like, what's your Insta? I don't have one. And so I just never learned how to
And
use
they
it.
were all freaking out, like, what? How is that even possible?
And then none of my friends talked to me, so I just never got Instagram, and I never did anything, so yeah, that's why. Because there's no need for me to have it if I'm not going to talk to anyone. The only reason I was going to get it was to talk to people.
Well, that's true. I mean, if you're not going to talk to anyone, then social media is kind of useless. But if you're going to try and be part of the community, online community, your community, you know, then you kind of need it. And so much is going to social media now that if you don't have social media, you're going to miss out.
The thing is that I probably should get it, but like this, I'm not going to do anything on it. Mostly I just play games on there, and I like making ugly faces on Snapchat. That's what I like to do. So, I just never
That
thought I needed to learn it, and then I just stopped making TikToks. So
I know. What's up with that?
I didn't like my TikToks, and no one else liked them either. So what's the point?
And who didn't like it? What?
I don't like my TikToks. I don't like them either. So what was the point of doing them?
I mean, I guess that's as fair as it can get, you know. And that is another thing, though, you know, because everyone will try and push social media. Like, you gotta do it, but to be honest, you gotta find one that you actually like. And if you can find one and rock it, that's all that matters. Because you really only need one. Because if you build your audience with one, you know, it's all you really need. And yes, there are people who are like, yeah, but you know, you can reach so many more. Like, but if you have a strong following in one, and then tell people, hey, I have a Twitter account. You know, it's like I just started a Twitter account. They're gonna follow you. So that's why it's really good to have like one spot that you can be like, this is me.
I hate how the stupid image is different.
I thought that was gonna be black. Apparently, I was wrong.
What color was it?
Oh, it's gonna actually be the color. I have to just fix some ink lines because I was careless. So now I'm gonna fix it. Nothing too drastic, just. It's what happens when you're designing on the fly. Still trying to figure it out. What's up, Aaron? How's it going? How was your day today? Oh, someone messaged me. Gosh, why do I have so many spiders in my office?
Because the spiders think you're cool.
So many.
The daddy long legs told them you're one of them.
What?
Because your daddy long legs, the daddy long legs said you're one of them, so another one wanted to check you out.
I see. How am I? I'm alright. I guess as good as can be at this moment. Had a rough morning, but you know, guess we got to get through it, right? So, rough morning. Kind of got rough as we went on. The rest of the day was kind of poop, but the day did get better. So, I'm not even gonna lie, the day did get better. So, rough start, good end though.
Yeah, some nice things. Was that the reason why it was good?
No. No, not at all.
Food.
Food did help. I'm not even gonna lie, food did help.
When you're hungry and you're angry, then you're hangry, and hangry is a whole other level of angry.
Oh yeah, hangry's a horrible part to be. A horrible state to be in is hangry.
Eat and to crush people's heads at the same time.
Personality that you're drawing right now. You know, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know what his personality is. Like, I don't want to make him cool and collected because he deals with ice. So, I really am thinking that he's probably going to be just an angry person. So, I don't know. Like, this is one of those ones where I had a drawing that I was doing, and I will put once it's done, like once I have a full rendered story, like a full rendered drawing, I will look back and go, okay, what would be a good story? How can I make a good story fit with this character? Because right now I'm really just drawing to see how he's going to turn out in the end. Because the bad part is, at this point, this character has no story, has no rivalry, has no anything. Right? It was just a character creation based off of 3 heads that people wanted. And so I was like, all right, let's make this happen.
I'm gonna make his story soon.
Yeah. Before because I don't even know, I might be posting a video, even though it's all recorded through that. I might still put it up as a character creation. Normally it's not the same. I don't have the Twitch overlay. I've done it in the past, but I kind of got away from the Twitch overlay for my videos. But
What's overlay?
you know the thing that says Ninja Empire and newest donation and that's the overlay.
Why do you have the donation things down there now?
It's a Twitch thing.
So now you just have to have it?
No.
You just put it up there. Just want a new camera.
Well, I did want new lights. I guess I need to change it now that I got lights for my birthday.
It's sad that nobody donated to me.
That's no biggie. I'm not worried about that at all.
One day.
It's like one day I'll be popular like all my friends.
One day, draw with Jazza should literally like rate your stream, and then you get popular.
That'd be cool. I doubt he. I don't even know if he streams anymore because he does so much stuff. I don't even know if he's.
Cool.
I don't even know if he streams. The thing is, he constantly is doing those like wacky challenges.
Like just the marker one that you told me
Well,
about? Or?
that's the most recent one, where he took all kinds of markers and did like a gauntlet to see which one would be best.
What's his favorite?
And I don't know yet. To be honest, I have my thoughts. I'm like, I think I know which one's gonna win, just because of his love for Copic markers. So, but he hasn't posted the next video, I don't think.
Oh, so it's like a series.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he took a very long time with the first round.
Is he like drawing like coloring whole pictures, or is he just like?
He's just he had like a little chart, a little worksheet chart, and he was doing that, but it took him forever to do them. So he was just like, well, that's the end of round one, so that's all we can do for this video.
Let's see how much.
He's like, the next video will be round two, and it's like, all right, cool. All right. So, Aaron, what do you think the personality for this character should be? This is black, and that's black, and this is black. Which then means that I need to erase this, because that no longer makes sense.
Did anyone say anything?
Huh?
Did anyone say anything?
Not yet.
I think it would be fun if you did make him a raging ball of rage.
He comes in as just angry.
Because you think, you know, oh, guys, he's gonna be cool, haha, what a play on words. And then he's a raging ball of fire, literally about to rip off your head if you eat it french fry during his pep talk.
That's my french fry. That would be funny. How dare you? That's my french fry.
And he just, like, Mickey Burgers.
Mine. I guess I should pull that out then too. Keep it nice and consistent. That needs to come. That definitely needs to come out to here. So many layers.
That's the don't understand how the layers work.
They work like layers.
I don't understand how they work. Like, why use them? And why not just put everything on, like, one layer?
Because when you're overlapping things, you don't want to erase and then redraw the line and erase the line and draw the line because you did this and you can't stay perfectly still, so you erase a little bit, you put it on a separate layer, and then that eliminates that issue.
Okay. I don't know. I was never, like, I liked Photoshop, but I knew I was never gonna, like, do Photoshop, you know? But, you know, like, I thought,
It's like it's cool and all, but I didn't really want to do it.
I just wasn't big on computers unless it was video games.
I understand that. I didn't want to. I didn't want to do this. I can tell you that right now. Like digital was never my thing
And why'd you start?
because it is currently what the industry wants. A, and B because I am a teacher, I have to stay on top of what the industry is doing. And so, if I wanted to effectively be able to teach my students, I have to be pretty well versed in things.
That makes sense.
Despite, maybe some other professors who think otherwise. But I firmly believe that you gotta be in the know of your own stuff. Because if not, what are you doing?
Being like me and just keep trying random things.
Well, yes. I mean, trying is good, but
No, but I can never stick to one
I
thing.
can't teach try.
I know, you can't teach trying random things. Just like, no, that would just be elementary school. Can't teach trying anything, sorry. Because then you just, because like everyone likes art mostly in elementary,
Right.
right? But like, not everyone's like, you know what I want to be? An artist. They're just like, you know what I'm gonna draw? I'm gonna draw a stick man fighting a ninja.
Right. See, and that's what art should be. It should be fun. I think that all these intellectuals make it more than it has to be sometimes. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are lots of people who have strong messages behind their work. They were intended to have those messages. And that's great.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, just sometimes, if someone comes to you and goes, "Look at my purple tree," and you're like, "What does a purple tree mean?" It's a purple tree. That's it. It's like, yes, but why did you do it purple? I like purple. And then they try and assign some type of meaning to it. You're like, no, it's just a purple tree.
Like the stupid like blob things, like literally abstract art, like the one baby has in her room, like up there.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like that specific one just because it's fun to do.
Right.
Like it's messy and it's fun.
Right.
I don't like the outcome of it most of the time.
Right.
But it's fun to do, so I'll do it, right?
Right.
But other people be like, look, this line. It's a trinkle of sadness, literally every droplet of joy.
Right.
And I'll just be like,
It's like, no.
it's a purple line.
But like I said, some people try and assign meaning to things that just aren't there. And many people have capitalized on that. And what's funny is the people who do that, who will stand there, puncture a hole into a paint bucket and hang it on a string and throw it, they'll make tens of thousands of dollars per piece.
Those ones are actually kind of cool.
They're
like
cool,
when you layer the paint. I wouldn't buy it, but they look cool,
I mean, it's cool, but
If I had a lot of money to waste,
there
I'd
are
buy
people,
it.
but see, there are people who do like full-on portrait illustrations that are flawless. Right? They look like the person, and they'll do that, and then the person will be like, "Oh, well, here's $300," and they're supposed to be okay with that. But then someone comes in, like I said, puts a hole in a paint bucket and then goes, "Alright, guys, let it swing."
Watch my pendulum painting.
Right? And you're like, "That's cool and all, but okay." And they're like, "Oh, do you feel the pain?" I'm like, "You didn't paint anything. You put a hole in a bucket and let the string do the work."
Yeah, honestly, like when they actually paint it, I guess you could put a story to it. Like if you're doing a pendulum painting, no, it's just a bucket.
Yeah, it's like, come on now. It's like, come on. Like, it's cool.
Or you could just like, or if you're gonna do like the story behind it, make it like anxiety, and it represents your anxious, like pacing around in circles in the room. Like make it something like that actually makes sense.
Like, come on.
Well, I like the paintings. They're popular on TikTok. That this dude made this like really simple painting, and he put it on for like $250 on eBay as the starting bid, and it's like worth $18,000 now, right? So everybody started doing that. So there's this one that I like. You just pour a bunch of paint onto the canvas and throw it like frisbee.
You throw the canvas.
Yeah, like a frisbee, and then like the paint sprays everywhere and
Right.
like swirls up, and it looks abstract. It doesn't look bad, but it's so simple. Oh, have you ever done the things that like guess the abstract artist was next to the like kids art? I've watched that, and for the kids one, it's not really like this like weird giraffes that are purple and look
Right.
like a dog with an abnormally long neck. You know.
Right.
It's not that. It's like just when you smudge a ton of paper. And the only reason I got it is because I could tell that the kids' paint was washable paint. Like I had to look at the paint, not the way it was done, but I'm like, that paint's kind of thin.
Like, oh, this is cheap stuff.
Yeah, that's how I got it. I was like, you know what? This makes me angry how much these look alike. Because
Yep. I mean, and that's the thing. So many people make so much money. So much money, and you're just like, how? Why? Here I am spending hours upon hours upon hours trying to make this stuff look anatomically correct or visually pleasing. I know my color theory and my proportions and all this stuff. Where what I should be doing is, you know, put my feet in a bucket of paint and step all over the canvas. And be like, you don't understand my struggle.
like most of them,
I really don't understand your struggle. You are correct.
it looks like, you know what was fun to do when you paint your foot and then you turn it into something, you step on a piece of paper, turn it into like that stuffy.
Right.
I know that wouldn't sell for anything, but it's still fun to do.
Yeah, those are fun. Those are crafts.
No, I know those are crafts.
No, I'm not just saying. It's like those are crafts. You know, and we're like, oh, these are fun.
This is something really simple you can do.
Right. You can do this with your kids. Do this with your kids.
I like the abstract art that I've learned how to do that I can do with brown. And that string one, I learned it from school. And I was like, you know what? Brown should be able to dip a string in some paint, put it off.
He should be able to master this. Hota!
His turned out pretty good. Like, baby's just didn't, her strings didn't, she didn't cover it in paint enough. So they were like really thin because it's supposed to, because you know, my art teacher, she had,
waste enough paint.
because she had a ton of paint. You know, it's an art classroom meant to, like, for 20 kids to use.
Right.
So, she had a lot of paint, and you're supposed to, like drown your
Yeah,
string in paint.
gob it on there.
And then, because it's supposed to just smear everything.
Right.
And babies was just like, no, I'm a line. You saw how I was on there? That's how I am now. Her string did not. It was angry.
String was not here now.
I think how these big markers, like one side is a different color like slightly darker than the other side, right? But they're not the same size. Like this one's thicker and this one's smaller.
Sometimes that's a pain in the butt, yes. But what that is, the lighter one means that the ink is not as saturated anymore, so you got to go over it again. That's all. I've been there. I felt that pain. I've also learned how to fix it.
So I just think it's annoying because, I mean, just, yeah.
Just annoyed by it.
Because I just want it to work exactly how I want it to work on my head. And then, like,
It's like, who doesn't?
I just want it to work exactly perfectly. My nose. I'm coming out. I hope that everybody else also has got a nose.
There we go.
Have you ever seen the people whose like faces burned off in fires?
No.
I have. They look so weird. Like their face is like completely pale, like always. But I don't think that's because I've only ever seen white people that did it like that. So, but like they have no ears and their nose is gone and their lips just look wrong, and it's so strange.
Their face was burned off.
I know. But like that's not what I think when I think someone's face is burned off. I think like, oh, I see part of your skeleton. But no, your nose is gone and your eyelids are gone and your lips are gone. Okay, you have to remember, I think like a crazy person, except not really, and I think that everything has to go completely entirely wrong. So like you see like those like that Halloween trend where like you make part of your face like literally skeleton and it's like your skin's peeling off. That's what I think. Even if that was to happen, I don't think they would have lived.
No.
But
Very rarely do you get to have that happen to you. And be like, I'm good, look, I can peel half my face off. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just not what I think when I think, oh, my face was burned off in a fire. It looks like one of those drawings that you don't spend a lot of time on, right? And you just do it for no reason. And like, it looks off, but like, it looks off and you know something's wrong, but when you first glance at it, you can't quite like pinpoint what's
Right.
wrong.
I don't understand what's wrong with it. Yeah.
And then you look at it again, and you're like, oh.
Oh, I found it.
That's always the worst. Or when you're really proud of a drawing, and then you look at it for a while, and you're like, it's ugly.
You're like, oh wait, I don't think I like that anymore.
Yeah. Why did Mama send a smiley face at me? Oh, that's why she said no. You're so dumb. What the heck? Okay.
Oh,
What's wrong?
you know, stuff's happening. Not the way I wanted to. What? I think it's time to layer, like, drop my layers into each other.
You can do that.
Huh?
You can do that.
Yep, sure can. No.
That's nifty. Nifty.
It has its benefits.
That's weird phrase. What's a lefty?
Alright. I still think now. I think that's too thick. Looks too thick. So we're going to thin it out a little bit. Otherwise, I'm ruining my line weight. I do not want to ruin it.
Is Aaron still watching?
I don't know, it doesn't tell me.
Oh,
I don't know who's on.
damn.
I know if people are on.
Their username.
Only, no. It only tells me how many people are on.
Oh.
They're like,
Can
this
I
many
see
people
them
are.
when they chat?
Yep.
How many people are watching?
3.
Who do you think is watching?
I have no idea. Lurkers.
I think they're very interested.
I mean, I think the thing that I've realized, even when I'm a lurker, is like I'll go on and the person's working or I need to work, right? And so they're doing their thing and I'm like, all right, well, I really need to draw. I'm just kind of have you on.
Okay.
And so we're just kind of all working together and there's really no like, oh my goodness, why aren't you talking to me? You know, if people are chilling and they're, you know, it's just like, hey, you know, go for it. It's all good.
I'm getting views.
You know, and then when someone does want to say something, I'm here.
Okay.
Sometimes I talk to myself.
What's the time you talk to me?
This time I'm talking to you. What's
Like,
that?
at the end.
What's that?
I'm in most of your streams, like at the end, at some point, I always come down and talk to you.
Yep. Oh no! It's the one thing about streaming, right? Because it's weird. Like there'll be times when I have a ton of people in here and they're talking, and life's it's like, oh my goodness, I'm talking my butt off. And then there's other times where it's just it's really silent and it's like me. Like, oh, it's really quiet. That's because I'm a small streamer.
But I understand why. It's just I can never, because I'm normally using my phone when I come and draw with you.
Right.
So I can't really just be like, hey, who's watching now? How many people are watching just on my phone? I'm not using my phone right now because it froze and shut down the room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's horrible.
Yeah, my phone does that a lot. Doesn't like me anymore.
It's because you keep dropping it. Huh?
I don't know. Remember this brown? It always kicks off the couch. It goes on its lower when I go do it once. I'm like, dude, I'm going to drop it.
Well, don't break your next phone. Or, in other words, don't give it to your younger brother.
Well, I only broke this phone because I wanted to make sure Brown didn't get a concussion.
That's nice.
So, this time.
How is that? What? How is giving him the phone not going to give him a concussion?
Okay,
What in the world happened?
here's what happened. Okay, so it was cold and snowy and everything, and Mom was like, hey, you guys can go to the park to, like, scale the ice and play in the snow. So I took them to scale the ice, play in the snow, and we were skating in the puddles of ice on the sidewalk, and they were ahead of me because they kept saying I was fat because I kept cracking the ice. So I stayed behind them, right? And then Brown slips and face plants into, like, rock solid ice, so I run towards him to make sure, he didn't die. He's
Right.
fine, but I didn't notice because I was in a state of panic. My phone fell out and it smashed and cracked on the ice. Because, you know, it's like rocks on the lid. But at first I kind of lost my phone, like actually lost it. And I think cracking it is better than losing it. Because then I would have no phone.
You have nothing.
Yeah, and I would just be sad. Because I like my phone that has TikTok on it.
Tyler loves the TikTok.
Because it's so easy. I'm just literally scrolling for hours.
You do kind of lose yourself in that, don't you? I mean, not like you, but you do too. But you know, it's real easy to lose yourself in it.
You know, when I get tired, like, you know that stage when you're like in your bed just chilling, right? And just like feel tired.
Yeah.
But you know, if you keep doing whatever you're doing, you won't be tired anymore. I'm always like that when I go to bed. Like, I'm just at this state where, like, if I keep watching TikTok, because you have to scroll and kind of keep yourself
Right.
awake while scrolling, right?
Right.
I would keep myself awake, so I always just turn on your videos on my phone and watch your videos.
You make it seem like I'm boring.
I don't. I just like. I like your voice. It's soothing, and I like to watch you. Like, I actually do. I just like watching TikTok more. It's not that you're boring. I watch your videos a lot, actually. Maybe not as much as Sean, but I actually watch videos.
Sean is hardcore.
But yeah. I can't really do that on my computer, mostly because people are on it, mostly Abigail, because it's her computer. It's so weird having a My Baby computer. Cause like it's literally half mine and half hers.
Right. You can always use a laptop.
Oh, you want that one over here? Okay. I thought it was only allowed to do art stuff on it. Cause you have to like give it back to the.
I do have to give it back.
Yeah, so.
But
I thought
that's
you'd only want me to do like arty stuff on it. So.
yeah, whatever. I've given up.
Mhm.
Like, whatever. I've given up.
Oh yeah, have you heard from?
Nope. Nope. I'm just gonna stop you there. No.
That's sad. Why would they tell you about your new job? I hope you get it.
Me too.
Make it when you're home. It's less lonely when mom goes to work. Should probably check for one thing because I don't really know what I'm doing.
Yep. Nothing like drawing ninjas. despite all the stupid detail I'm putting on them for no reason.
Maybe you should just do a challenge where you have to do the least detail that you can possibly do.
We have to do what?
Like, no details, like at all.
No details?
And it has to be super plain. Because you like to add details. So it'd be hard for you.
I'm trying to hide my lack of skill with crap.
What do you mean to something? Just only say nice words.
Nah, nobody gets better by getting pampered.
That's what most mom says. Like whenever mom says anything, like for a second, like you know that second, and just do something super super dumb. It's like I'm stupid. Mama's mom will have like a full-on lecture. It's like, Mama, you're not stupid. And you need to stop saying that because you're really smart. And it'll go on for like 20 minutes. I'm like, bro.
It's like, bro, that was stupid.
I understand that mama says that a lot, but like in an instance where something just dumb happens,
Right.
you don't have to get down on it. One time, Momo's mom literally banned her from listening to any music that she thought was sad or depressing.
Couldn't listen to any emo music, no Billie Eilish.
Any of them. So basically, Momo's mom banned the music that Momo liked and forced her to listen to the music that her mom liked. I was like, that's not the nicest thing to do. Momo wasn't too happy about it.
I bet.
Cause like Momo likes some happy songs, but most of her songs aren't like super happy. Like they're not sad.
Man,
Like they're not.
if you listen to the music that I listened to when I was in high school, I didn't listen to emo music, but man, was it angry.
Music was angry.
Angry.
Were you
I mean, I still listen to a lot of like metal and stuff like that, but man, for such a little shy, I mean, I wasn't shy. Shy was never really in my vocabulary after a certain age, but man, you thought I was ready to fight everybody. Which is hilarious because I'm like, I don't want to fight. I will fight, but I don't want to fight. Just leave me alone. We'll be fine. We can be fine together.
How long did you live in Germany
10 years? 11 years? 11 years.
So when did you move there? And when did you leave? Like how old were you when you moved?
I moved there when I was 8.
And
I left
you
when I was
for
18.
college?
Yep, I left for college.
Cool. And you learned German and I'm just gonna say 10 years, but you probably learned faster.
It happened over the summer because when you have full-on German immersion, learn or die. Learn or die. That's kind of what was going on, and that's what your mom wants me to do. It's like force them. I'm like, I can, but and I've been doing good. I think we've been getting there. We've been learning together.
It's so hard because like most of the time we're just like we try once or twice and then you're like no. I like okay. I don't know what you're saying. Just say it in English. So that's what we do, and I know it gets annoying.
It's not the most fun, no. But it's okay.
You see, the thing is, when you can speak English, and like everyone else speaks English, and they're not really putting any effort into, trying to understand the German.
Right.
Like, you're just like, why not just talk English?
True, but
Yeah.
you guys are stuck with it now. I'm gonna teach you.
I'm trying. I learned how to order stuff in German today.
You're trying very, very much, very, very hard, and I appreciate everything that you're doing.
I'm so happy. I have the English thing. I was gonna do it today, but then I got stuck doing German for like an entire hour, and I was studying German.
It's 2, 3. What was funny? Was it today? No, I think it was yesterday. yesterday, one of my favorite parts of the day was when I was streaming and I was talking to Baby, and she said something, and then I said something in German. I went on this full rant. Yeah, I just started speaking German, and it was just like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Baby and Kaiser's, and we just went on and on and on. And it was fun. And then this one guy was like, hey, I was like, wow, your German's really good, and you can barely hear your American accent. And I was like, whoa. So I was speaking proper German. I was doing the Hochdeutsch, and I didn't learn that. So it's really hard for me to do that. So, I don't exactly know that. And then I said, but, if you let me get on a roll where I'm speaking, when I'm speaking Bayerisch, then you'll get to see how good my German is. And I started speaking Bavarian, and I was like, most of the time when I start talking, people don't understand me because, they're not used to the Bavarian dialect, and I'm like blah 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 blah. And then the same guy wrote back, and he was like, that was creepy.
People don't know Bavarian. I don't know what that is.
It's the dialect. It's down south German dialect.
Yeah. The thing that I really like about my German is I'm pretty sure it's still teaching me the more formal way, but it teaches me the easier way first, like the more you're my friendy kind of guy, right? And then it's like on the other side, it's like, so here's how you should actually say it if you don't know the person.
Right.
Because, you're supposed to be polite in German, too. How's your drawing coming?
How's your drawing going?
Bad.
What? I don't believe you. Me.
Wait, don't give me this weakness. Oh, it's bad. So I keep trying to do this thing because I keep seeing these people, right? So they circle out where the highlights are and where the shaded parts are, right? And so they do the highlights first, and then they blend everything around it to create the face. So I keep trying to do that where I start with the highlights, right? But I don't know how to do it the right way. So you can always see that I started with it and tried to blend it in. It just looks like I circled it in something. And
I mean, what I've realized is you go for the light and you put the first shadow down and you leave where the highlight's gonna be just blank. But
I just keep trying a ton of different things. I just try whatever I saw at it. Because, I don't really have a style, and I just kind of, I'm not really trying this, just whenever I'm bored. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go through my photos and find one that's not a creepy face swap. And I just find one that I like, and I'm like, I'm going to draw this. And then I draw it. And then there's always one thing that always bothers me. And in my last two drawings, it's been the highlights, because it looks wrong. It's not really bad, it just looks
wrong. It's just not right.
It's not. And the worst of it is when you try to blend in the highlights before you do the rest of the skin. Because once you go over the colored pencil and push down, you blend it in with your blender color, it's white or whatever, then you can't go over it really anymore. So you can't blend everything else on it.
Right.
So.
No, that's why I don't do it. I hear you. That's why I just don't do it.
I've just been trying some things, and I had fun with it. And I I actually do like my color pencils a lot.
Stop trying after a while. It's like, nope. Like, how about we do a whole bunch of no?
I just don't like how such a basic picture, when I actually try to draw it, has so much detail that I just didn't ever see before until I had to draw it, and I'm like that's not how skin works.
It's like, I don't like that. No. What are we doing?
Coming face.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's what you ought to be doing. I like how I said it, but I'm not doing anything.
I know, right? It's like somebody might be a hippo.
I am a hippo. Hungry hippo.
Gosh, man, one day I'll have an inker.
What's an inker?
Someone who will do all this inking for me, and I can just draw the picture. Someone else will do all this inking.
Yeah, I hate inking.
Hate it with a passion.
Inking is so boring. It's just going over the lines that you already did. And like,
Well,
it
wait. That's the way I do inking. That's not fair. People who are inkers are freaking fantastic. They are awesome artists, and it's like, wow, how did that just happen?
Okay, fine. I'm looking at it the way I ink as well. I just go over the lines.
Right.
And like the thing is even the basicest way that I ink. If you don't take your time, it ruins the entire drawing, and
That's
it
true.
looks bad.
It's true.
So
It's like, I completely concur. But, it's like, oh wait, the black lines, the black belts, are they? See, you don't even know your own design. It's a dang shame.
it's just called forgetting things.
Yeah, the dang shame.
Mistake. I have to finish my card too. And I have to wait for Uncle George too. And my things are so close.
Good question. I need to buy some cards. I ain't making them anything. Although I could do a drawing for my dad though. I know what you see. The problem I have is that I can do stuff for my dad, and he'll really like it.
Yeah.
Right? Because he's into comics and stuff like that. I do the same thing for my mom. She won't like it.
Yeah. But if you don't do it for her, she'll like feel left out.
Well, yeah, like, well, you did this really cool thing for your dad. What about me? Ouch.
You know what I learned when I was like drawing my thing? I really don't know that much about Mama. I don't know what she likes. I know she likes shopping. I know she likes clothes and stuff, and not like loud noises. But like, I don't know what to put on a card for her that she'd actually like be like, oh look, he remembered. I don't, and that kind of hurt my feelings. I was like, all this time I spent knowing my own was supposed to, and I'm supposed to talk to her once a week. Here I am, not knowing like a thing about her.
Yep. It's hard.
Because like most of the time she doesn't even talk about it. Like it doesn't bother her that much. But then if you like know a lot of something about somebody else, then you're like,
What are you? Oh.
Which is, fair, because when you see how much somebody knows about someone else, you notice what they don't know about you.
What?
Okay, so basically, a lot of my friends, because there's this thing on TikTok where you can like not change your username, but like what you're read as. So one of my friends' names is Hurting, and they were also depressed earlier. And then one of them is like, and then like Dakota's like, please someone kill me. I'm like,
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm like,
Whoa. That's a lot.
she likes attention. Like she likes a lot of attention.
Yeah, but still, goodness.
Momo's annoyed with her. So you know how Momo has a block on her phone because her mom doesn't trust her at all?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's turns off at like 10 or something, I think. And Dakota keeps texting her at 2 because, you know, neither of them sleep. Right?
Right.
So she's like, oh, Momo never sleeps. She'll text me back. And she gets mad at Momo for not texting back. And the next morning at like 10 or 9, when she can use her phone again, I was like, I have a block. I've told you this 1,000 times. And she'll just do it again the next night. And Momo's just like,
So this is getting annoying.
yes. About going with Izzy and Justice is their hair, because I think it's wrong curly hair, and they have curly hair.
Right.
And so like I don't know what to do because I already have enough trouble with like, you know, curls that go like straight down and they're still like really loose and
Right.
you know are the easier curls to draw. Like your curls are all tight and I don't know how to do it. I always feel that. Redeemer. Why do we have names of God on our phone? We never even do anything about God.
Stuff from old days.
When we went to church,
Mm-hmm.
everyone went to Warner.
I hated it.
I did, but I still never would have went. I hated it because half the snacks I couldn't eat, the other half of the snacks, no, a third of this, no,
No.
a fourth.
No.
That was
I
what
just
I was
hated
looking
it.
for. The snacks that I could have were gross, and then there were like graham crackers. And graham crackers were good because they normally weren't stale. Crackers were always stale though. We had crackers a lot. Teachers didn't care about you like at all. They just wanted you to raise money in the versathon. And then how mean anyone was being until it was somebody that they just had something against. Like, there's this one kid, he wasn't, like, exactly the nicest, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because he hung around with Connor and whatever his twin was named, and Josh. Those ones are mean. I hung out with them too, but they're mean. But he said something mean to Josh, because Josh was, like, bullying him, right? And he's just like, I don't know his name. He's like, stop being mean to Josh. He did nothing to you. Do I need to send you to the hallway so you can think about what you've done? And I'm like, did you listen with your whole head sometime? I hate it when people butt in and they they don't even ask about what's happening. They just assume.
Right, they
Because
assume, you know.
they're just like, I don't like you, so it's obviously your fault that you're being mean.
Right.
That's what annoys me. I don't care about people sending them to the office or anything like at school.
You can go to the principal's office. I don't care. What's up, Aging?
It's like
One of my
their
fellow
name.
students.
It's like their name, AG, like the letters AG.
A-G-E-E, last name.
And you say it AC
So,
too.
mhm. I am trying to finish up this. Well, finish up is a strong word. Such a strong word. I am trying to finish up the inks for this character. So, I don't know, this world's crazy. The world's crazy, man. So I'm just sticking around in my little office making ninjas, because if I go outside, I might not come back inside.
Yep. Well, I keep saying videos, and it's like, yes, not all cops are bad, because Chase from Paw Patrol would never do anything like this. And it's like, that's kind of funny. Chase from Paw Patrol was literally the me of Paw Patrol. He's allergic to everything.
Just allergic to life. Yeah, I'm over here working on commissions. Yeah, good. It's good. Okay, see how that's not going to work the way I want it to, so... Also, it's high time to start drawing episode 5 of the final form challenge of yours. Yep. Oh, I still need to post. Like, I was going to post mine today, but... I'll post it tomorrow instead. It's getting late.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, I did. Here, let me show it to you. Oops.
Yeah, last time I saw you were like finishing touches and stuff.
Desktop. Bam. Boom, there it is. So I picked Street Fighter.
Are you gonna do like still the wrong one? Are you gonna do like the other one?
Yeah. I don't know whichever one. I'm contemplating where I want to go. Where I want to go next. Guilty Gear.
Ninja Turtles.
What? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What would I be as a Ninja Turtle? Oh man.
Turtle.
I'd be a turtle. I don't know.
Or you could be the rat.
I want to be a rat.
No.
I don't want to be the rat.
You should do Ninjago. Ninjago.
Ninjago.
No, back.
Might make myself an undercover G.I. Joe. Or just jump right into Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But I plan on having some fun with it. I think I know what I'll do for the challenge, but I need to find a good selfie. Yeah. Did make it difficult by making you putting yourself in there. Now it's just going to be interesting to see how many people actually join. I'm going to keep tagging people.
I should. The challenge seems cool. Like actually cool, not like the challenges that are boring because everyone's doing them, so people think they're cool.
So we'll see. We'll see. But I am looking forward to seeing. Hopefully, like I said, I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing some people do it. I think it would be fun to see people, getting themselves into their favorite, nerddom universe. And it not be limiting, Could all use something to keep our minds in check. Yeah, I agree. Just something. I mean, I know that drawing has been what's been keeping me from losing my mind.
At least you have something.
Yeah. Got so bad that the wife felt bad for me. She was like, why don't you just go ahead and draw?
And then it helped.
Yes, it did. But it's just because I get to, I just get to do whatever, like I'm in control of this world.
Yeah.
I want to do this. Then I got to do the map. I got to do the map for Ninja Empire. I might do that off stream so I can have it. Then we can do regions and we can check into places and stuff like that. Really trying to push this whole idea of world building. I've even been able to work in Dark Legacy into Ninja Empire. So when I get the rights back once I get the rights back from Dark Legacy, I can put in characters and stuff from that. So I can use all the weapons and stuff like that. So the Kaiser will rise. Lawnettes. Yeah, we gotta wait. It's like, you gotta wait. But it's okay. Very shortly, it'll come back home. 2 years. 2022.
Is when you get your game back?
I want to get my game back. 18, 19, 20.
1920. A while
Yeah.
ago.
2 years. It's not that bad. I mean, I'm not even worried about it. Because I don't need to reveal that plot about Dark Legacy, like, officially, you know, like, oh, this is what's going on, until I have it back. So, unless something changes and they decide to make another set, which I highly doubt,
Why is your game not anywhere?
well, they just don't know what to do with it. And they've even admitted it. They're just like, we don't know what we're doing with other people's products. Like, okay. So, with that said, I asked them, and every year I'll ask them again, and be like, hey, since nothing's really happening, can we just speed up this process and just give it back to me? And really no need to sit on it.
What if they like selling it?
They might, and they have every right to do it.
I think it's comfortable.
But, you know, just going, hey, just give it back. Let me do something with it. I'll do something with it. But AG, you say oof, but you know, a lot of people, when they buy the rights to your stuff, like, that wasn't written in my contract when I first got my contract. Like, I had that written in that I get it back if they don't do anything with it after a certain amount of time. So, you know, I think I did good there. Like, I think I did good.
Probably. Let's see what you're doing. I'm gonna try to say this more.
Look, what am I drawing? Details.
Details are annoying and stupid.
They are annoying, but they do make things look cool.
They do.
That definitely doesn't look. That does not look right at all. You know, tried out a drawing, lighting that I wanted to see if it would work, and it didn't.
That is good. Like, not good that it didn't work, but it's good that you tried it when you know that it doesn't work.
Right.
So, at least it had.
Yes, it was learning. It's like, yes, it was a learning process, and I'm okay with it. I'll leave those because I want them to be sure.
Learning is hard.
Yes, lighting is. And this is why we trial and error. Yeah, no, absolutely. And I have to say, it's real nice with digital because you can get the permanence, right? You can get to see what it's going to look like when it's in full black and then go, yep, nope. And then just get rid of it. Don't exactly have that luxury when you're doing it all traditional. It's like, sadly, that Control-Z does not exist in real life. I mean, it does, but it takes a lot of work. happened there? Where did what the heck?
What happened? What
I
happened?
don't know. It's a big eraser mark. Like, what happened?
Obviously, Brown hacked your computer so that he can mess up your stuff from his tablet in his sleep.
It's just that good, huh?
Yeah, Brown's happy me. Now I have to draw some dumb lips. I hate drawing lips. Mostly, I just hate drawing everything.
Sometimes it even requires starting over. Yep. That's the worst. Like, that's the worst. When you're just like, I just don't want to start over. It's like, I really don't. Please don't make me start. Please. Please don't make me. Save. That's right. I saved.
Remember, you gotta prove every 2 seconds according to Daddy.
Should be saving every 2 seconds.
That's the same every 2 seconds since like the rise.
But then again, the new Photoshop will save it for you. Yep, it has autosave. That's why I try to do my conditions only if I can. And I do the exact opposite. I try and make sure I do them traditionally. And I was still in Navy. Oh yeah? The brass wanted me to design the sub ball coin. Oh, that's sweet. I was like, that's a pretty big deal.
Wait, what's she designing?
I'm sorry, what?
What are they designing?
The coin. The upper ball, the sub ball coin of the Navy.
Oh, that's cool.
But I fear that the story is gonna go south somehow. I don't know. Because we were talking about saving and doing stuff digitally versus traditionally. 5 drafts later, they only used one detail out of the whole design and I received no acknowledgement for it. Yep. See? Told you it was gonna go south. It's getting tiny. I used to have a little extender because they had little pencils like this, and you would stick it into the extender, and so you'd have a full pencil.
It's kind of cool.
It was, and then I stopped really using like old school pens and stuff, or pencils. So it was like, you know, I don't need this anymore.
That's fair. It's not good to hoard stuff. Don't be hoarding like me.
Although, I did just order something that looked awesome. If I get it, because you know how sometimes Instagram and stuff throws out those ads and stuff, and they're like, "Hey, you like art? buy this, you know. And there's this one, and I was like, oh my goodness. So what it is, it's this circle, right, that you can rotate, and then the inside goes from a little circle all the way to like a circle like this big, right? So it rotates. So when you rotate it, it gets smaller and bigger. So you can make a circle any size from like this big to like that big with a one utensil. And I was like, this is so awesome.
That's cool.
I just hope that it comes in, because I've ordered something before off of something from Instagram, and now it was stupid. Like, get a full-on laptop for $20, and I was like, I'm gonna try it just because if it comes in, it'll be fine, right? But if it doesn't, I'm only out $20. Well, I never got it. So I'm hoping that because this isn't a computer, it's actually gonna get here, which would be amazing. Oh man, I bet it affected you negatively anytime, you're like, hey, I'm gonna be doing this, and then bam, they're like, screw you. We're not, thanks for all the work, but we're not gonna, not gonna acknowledge you, we're not gonna, yeah. Nope, I know that's rough. I'm glad you bounced out of it though. Who still went to me for commission work after the fact. Oh, that's good. That's good. So let's see, if that's rotating and this is all the way over here, that means that this would be about right there. Come down to about right there. That would be right here. That's going to come to right. Oh no! I went too far. Mainly due to Blue Ninja and Marksman for Hire. No, I mean, whatever it takes, right? Whatever it takes for you to get those people to see that, you got good work. That's all that matters. There. It's like, that's there, then it rounds up. Where's the halfway point here? So AJ, are you ever gonna go into like Webtoons? Put your comic there? Since you're doing the comic, you might want to look into Webtoons, get like a really huge audience. I mean, I've been approached by so many people who are like, dude, you should do Webtoons, dude, you should do Webtoons. And I'm like, when am I gonna do Webtoons? Then I really thought about it, I'm like, well, what if I did it in a smaller format, and what if I only did it in like black and white? So there was a lot of thought. Some half a season to be finished first. Really? Thought you only had to have like like one chapter.
No. But you can post like only one chapter at a time, I'm pretty sure. Also, you can post stupid like question things, like where you just answer questions about your characters. When, oh sorry, I was wanted to post, but I didn't have any actual post ready yet. That's what I hate about it. The one thing that I do, she makes these things where she just answers questions when her episode isn't ready, right? Which is cool, but it's boring and I don't care. Because, you know, I don't have any questions. I just exactly what I see is exactly what I'm taking.
Right.
Because it's not my favorite, but that's just what I was reading when I didn't have anything else to read. And so I just read it like every morning when she posts it.
Well, that's cool. But I don't know. I really want to do some comics. You know, jump into that boat again. Not really again, but I mean I've done comics, but I want to do my own comics again. The last time I did my own comic was high school.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a long
Fact it was. Once we get there, we'll take a hiatus to redraw the first 4 episodes. Hiatus. Okay. Makes sense. I mean, but yeah, I'm thinking about it. Thinking about making the jump myself. One part is get those stories some traction first. Yeah, that's why I was thinking about just doing it on my own. You know, like screw it. I'll just, you know, I'll just post it on my own and go, yeah, whatever. You know, it's like post it and then be like, all right, cool. Hopefully, I'll like it.
I'm done.
You done because you're just done? I'm done. Or
June 1st, right?
huh?
It's like June 1st. So, 6, 20. No, I'm finished.
Okay.
And I don't think there's anything else I could do it. Because I already tried to blend the colors, but then I didn't blend right. So now his skin still looks weirdy. And
Looks weirdy.
it does. And yeah, I think that's the best I can get with it. What's the point in wasting my colors? But I made this circle ball thing that I like because it's shading.
Oh, nice.
Everyone on TikTok's like, in order to be a good drawer, artist, that's what they mean, you have to be able to understand shading. So you should start by shading some things. Because there's this one
It's
guy.
true statements. I
No,
mean,
it is.
I can understand that.
They always do that, but I never watch the video because I don't really care. Like, it's
Never really cared. You sick.
No, it's not that bad, but it's like 60 seconds, and so they can't explain it well. I'd rather just go on YouTube and find an actual video on how to shade. I just be like, hey daddy, how do I shade this the right way? Because, you know, I can do that.
can.
So for me, I'm like, if I like really wanted this, I don't think I'd watch the 60-second video of you saying, so there's a shadow and there's a highlight.
Seems like you have watched it.
Because I was tired of watching people keep getting shot.
Okay. Fair on that.
Yeah. They do like, have you seen the one where the guy like is really angry? So there's this black dude, right, and this protest, they burned down his business and stole his stuff, and he's like, I understand y'all are angry, but why'd you burn down my business? Like, I'm one of you. I grew up in the ghetto. I'm dealing with all the same exact things you're dealing with. So why'd you go and destroy my stuff?
Right.
And he's so sad because I mean he literally lost like
He lost
everything.
yeah.
So yeah, I want to keep showing it on my TikTok. I'm gonna take that open.
Okay. Well, it is late for you.
It is? What time is it?
10:53.
Oh.
Like, it is late for you. So.
I'm not eating that. Why is it tiny?
Oh, that's for Brown's guy.
You wanna see my phone?
I do.
Okay, I will show you my weird skin. So the thing is, I really like this sketch because it wasn't too bad. Got stuck. Oh my gosh. I can't turn a page.
Oh, cool.
I had trouble with the highlights. See, you can see that I started
Yeah.
with them. Yeah.
That looks good, though.
Yeah. Now, because I'm trying to get to a certain point, because Mom almost stole my sketchbook and ruined it somewhere. Yeah, so I have this random spot here. People just drew here.
Right.
So I'm planning on getting here by the end of the year, because normally I just bounce between sketchbooks.
Right. Oh, hey. Don't have to tell me about that.
So I'm trying to get to at least one spot by the end of the year, which I should be able to accomplish, especially since, you know, I'm actually coloring in my things so it bleeds through the page. Do you want me to just leave these here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do we have a name for this character? Sure. Frozone. Frostbite. Sub-Zero. No. Have no name.
You should ask for them to name him.
I am the epitome of horrible when it comes to names. I always try and get other people to name them, but nobody wants to name them for me. Or they do name them and it's just as hilariously wrong as, you know, Frostbite. Shoot some info my way. What is she like? Dude, I was literally scribbling heads. I was like, this will be a cool concept to do for people. Let's see. Like, I haven't got that far yet to like come up with a story yet. I don't have a story for him yet. It's literally the reverse of how I generally do my character designs. Because normally I always have a story first and then I'll do something, right? I'll always do something with it. But this time I was like, you know what? Let's try this. Let's try it this way. I like to name things. That's cool. I can shoot them your way for sure. But as of right now, as soon as I figure something out for him, I can definitely do that. Yeah. Always kind of, that's what I was trying to go for, was really to show that it's like a frozen modified Oni mask. And I think, as I was talking today, I think I want to make him very aggressive, right? To counter the idea of the, oh, well, he's ice, so he's got to be calm and collected, And I did think about, like, I know that the purple and gold represents royalty and stuff like that, so it could have been part of the royal guard, or he just believes that he is, it's like, I am the royalty that should be happening. I don't know. Like I said, we haven't really got there yet. I think I want to make him a little longer. Right now I seem short. There's not a lot of princes in the Empire. It was like technically a 0. Their royalty doesn't work that way. See, that might work. And rhyme was one of them? Like, huh. Interesting. Frost formed on cold objects by the rapid freezing of water vapor in clouds or fog. Okay, I can use that. Quick freezing. Grandmaster Rhyme. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, I like it. So I really do. I really do like it. I am going to use it. But yeah, I think I really want him to be super aggressive. Yep, super aggressive. Like, because to be counter the snow and ice, which is all supposed to be calm and slows you down and stuff like that. So I want him to act like he's fire. Like honestly, that's the way I want him to act. Is that like he would fit more in a fire than he would in the ranks with people who do ice. I think making him a warlord actually works too, because then he can go against. Right. Exactly. Which I think would be really cool, because then he gets kicked out. Right? He gets kicked out of his own clan because he's going against everything that they stand for. Supposed to be straight. Assassin builds a new clan and plots a coup d'etat on the former clan. Yep. And then it's just like a side thing, it's just like, it's one of those stories that exists, so our hero will run into the situation, and then you know, he gets to decide what is he going to do with it. Place while he or she is in exile. Always gotta have someone who messing stuff up. Yep, you know, a rival. So they gotta have someone to fight, of course. All right, why? German word for light snow or chilled water. Oh, or the exact opposite. So he's like, instead of like light snow, it's more of a, like he's a glacier, right? So it's this really big ice guy, right? And so while the other guy's like, he's taking his time and just, right? And he sets fast. He does the whole freezing thing. He tries to slow people down, you know, and it's like, but he's, you know, like huge, you know, like I know that the Sunny character, he's jacked, right? But I'm talking about like this dude is tall and wide. So when he comes in, you're just like, whoa, that's a big dude. All right, and then he still, like, he can still fight, and then he still has ice powers. I think that'd be cool, where you'd have him, who would be smaller. All right, so he's smaller in this in that nature, but he's like, I'm gonna be really really fast and try and end this right here, right now. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna have to look that up. Nope. I mean, he's big. Like see, I would put him as like, oh wow, okay. See, in that picture, he's like twice the size of a man of the people he's fighting. Well, in some pictures. But he just looks like a proportionate big dude, you know? You're like, alright, I buy it. Like, you know, I want him to almost be like a Goliath. Gotta get some more women in my thing. Yes. I was like, yes. Yep, just like him. Like, I am two people stacked on top of each other. Yep.
Excellent.
Hey, Sketch Inc. Thanks for that follow. Welcome to the Ninja Empire. Hope you enjoy those exploding ninja bombs. My name is Brian Kaiser Tillman, and I like to draw a lot of ninjas. That's pretty much what we draw here. So, you know, if you like ninjas, if you like fantasy stuff, you'll fit right in. It's had a naming them. Yeah, we do that here because that's all I got. Like, I don't really name. It's funny, like, I won't name things until it's absolutely necessary. Stop messing with that. No, we can't do that. It's always good to have a placeholder in the meantime. Yeah. Too close. What is going on? How did that happen? I think we might have to deal with it there because I kind of want it to be straight, but we need to erase that. Let me erase this. It definitely gives a whole new perspective on what I'm doing. Alright. Not too bad though. Good. I'm really, like, I really want to start being able to make these, you know? That'd be cool to be able to get it to be, like, such a big thing. Or I might just actually make little ones, so they're little collectibles, you know? You can have a little head. It is striking. Thank you. There we go. Now I won't forget his name. Stop it. Cleaning up details. Looking at pictures of Big Van Vader. I met Vader. I met Big Van Vader at a convention, and we were well, I was talking to his handler, and then the handler gave us tickets to the wrestling show that happened that night. It was pretty cool. He was really nice. Vader was really nice. We were all trying to find out where to park. That's what made it funny. Like, we were all just trying to find a place to park. And like, where do we go? It's over here. Like, man, I don't know. It's like, all right, let's check the map. You know, it's like, where do we go from here? But it was funny, tragic all at the same time. But you know. Oh no. Back in Japan, referenced in every fighting game ever shows. I'm not the only one who loved his look. Oh no, Vader was awesome. So we got that going. So he's starting to look like a real boy. Come in and picking up this line weight. Otherwise it kind of gets lost. Progress! Also got to drop this down so we can get that hand in there. Or not. Oh, did it copy somehow? Ooh, progress. Whoops. Too thick. Alright. Here. Okay, that's good. Erase all the extra. There we go. Looks good. One down. That's the problem. Problem with too many layers. There we go. So do you layer the frontmost arm so you can put a drawing between his arms and his body? So do you layer the frontmost arm so you can put a drawing between his arm and the body? No? No. No. With these, I'm not really even trying to do anything like super special. Maybe just a little pose, you know, turn the body just a little bit. Nothing too fantastic, but you know, overlapping is always a little bit more interesting, just a little bit. So, so I try and put at least some types of overlapping going on, regardless. guess we're doing it that big. Flashpoint. Being all difficult. Saving. Save. Because if you don't, you're gonna lose your work. Like, plain and simple. Because if you don't, you're gonna lose your work. Excuse me. Oops. There you go. Okay, that'll work as long as I give him proportionate feet. are you talking about? I ain't cheating. Not at all. Nope. Not cheating. Nope. Wifey's home. I'm gonna sign out for the night. All right. Take care, man. Thanks for stopping in, talking with me, and giving me an awesome name for this character. Be safe and enjoy the rest of your night. Nope. Come on now. Give me those nice crisp lines. Need to make this, this one a little thicker. A little bit more line weight, you know? Make it pop. my computer was faster. It looked like it was dancing. See? Push the button too many times. I can't handle the dance. We're almost there, but it is getting late. Getting late. I'm gonna get up early in the morning again, as always. Let's say that. I'm actually gonna be streaming in the morning, so I'm actually gonna be trying something different. Normally, it's when I do my life drawings and my 10-minute drawings and stuff like that, but I'm going to try something a little different. See if I can't stream during the day as well. Right, so we're going to try that. I'm going to see what happens there. See how that works. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this or if I'm going to be doing studies. I really don't know. One thing I can tell is that I'm going to have to come in here and fix up some of this line weight. Give stuff a little extra line. Yep. But I think that I might have to shrink them down just a little bit so he can fit on the page a little better, and then make sure that his legs are long enough for what I want. Cool. I like the way it's coming together. So, save one last time. I'm going to say thank you guys for hanging out with me, and we got a cool name out of it, Grandmaster Rhyme. Yeah, so I will see you guys at the next stream. Once again, thank you so much for all the support, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.